Assalamualaikum and good morning. I see that everyone is here. Let's start the meeting. First, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Amirul, the Secretary, Mr. Nofaiz and Mr. Imran, the Senior Officer, and last but not least, my fellow officer, Mr. Faik and Mr. Shahrul. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss our project plans for the upcoming project of helping stray animals in Malaysia that we will be organizing locally. Here are the minutes of our last meeting. Let's go over it quickly. Item 1 and 2 looks fine too. With that, we came up with the motto, adopt, don't shop.
Excuse me, Dato' Maidi. I think there is a slight mistake with my name spelling in the previous minutes. It is Shahrul with Y, not Shahrul with NH.
Mr. Amiro, could you take note of that? Thank you, Mr. Charo, for highlighting the error. Okay, what about the rest of the minutes? What about the rest of the minute?
I'm sorry, Dr. Humaydi. They were a mis- I'm sorry, Dr. Humaydi. There were a mistake at the last minute of meeting. Actually, the allocation for our company in this program were 30,000 ringgit, not 35,000.
Please take note, everyone. Is there anything else to be amended?
No, that's all ID. I can find anything more.
If that is the case, would someone move the minutes of the last meeting be accepted?
I propose that the minutes be accepted.
I second the motion.
Okay, I hereby confirm the minutes of the last meeting. Let's move on to item 3 on the agenda, matters arising. The issue of the lack of awareness in sustainability efforts made by the government. Mr. Amirul, could you brief us on that?
Yes, for sure, Dato' Maidi. Well, as we all know, I have met with the head of the Animal Welfare Society. We have discussed several things to deal with the problem of excessive overpopulation of stray animals. From that discussion, I have presented some programs that are being implemented by our staff. They have agreed to give some funds to help us in making some programs, such as campaigns that will be implemented as soon as possible. So I think we can proceed to our next step, which is to discuss all the agenda that has been met in the memorandum.
All right. Item 4, how the campaign to give awareness to society and how the budget. Mr. Sharul, please take over.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson, Dato' Humaydi. Since we launched the campaign, we have received a great response from TikTok community. We have created a number of engaging and educational TikTok videos, which have been viewed over 100,000 times and received thousands of likes and comments. We have also seen a significant increase in followers for our TikTok account. Overall, the results have been very positive and we are on track to achieve our initial goals. However, there is still a lot of work to be done, and we need to continue to engage with the TikTok community and promote our message. Next, we are still looking and try to approach many viewers and aiming to reach a wider audience and educate more people on. We also looking at the feedback of viewers in comment section and private messengers, such as they stated that the first reason of overpopulation stray animals is they always throw away their pets, especially if they get lazy to adopt and if they don't want to adopt pets. So just don't. Right. About the budget, Mr. Chairperson. For the campaign in the media social, it's not cost consuming, and we just hire about 100 ringgit for our editor for the posting. I think for the budget, we don't have any problem so far.
So you have promote our company in the campaign, Mr. Sharul?
Oh yeah, Mr. Faik, about that. Yes, my team indeed post the campaign using our own company's account. So that we just create. So it is indirectly promote our company. So you don't need to worry about that.
Mr. Faiz, why do you think people throw their pet as they want? Can you tell us about that problem?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Humaydi. Now I will explain the reason of why people throw away their pet on the street. There are three reasons of why people throw away their pet. The first reason is the caregiver does not have time to take care of their pet. As we know, most street animals come from cat and dog. Cat and dogs are among the most abandoned or roaming without a master. Many former keepers take for granted that they think their pets can live well if thrown on the street. Nevertheless, keepers have their own reason why they throw away their pets, and they will not throw away without any reason. As a result of my research, I found that the guard did not have time to take care of their pet. As you know, they are all busy with the work. Sometimes they don't have much time to take care about pets. It's because of the fact that they are back at work in the evening. They take a shower and clean up, and then they rest and sleep. They do not have time to take care of eating, drinking, cleaning animals, and even cleaning the place. If the pets are in the house, then they take the easy way. They throw their pets on the street. Okay, so the second reason is maybe their family members have allergic with pet. Medicines on issues on or concerns about stray animals is that there are a number of families whose members have allergic problems with animal hair and fur. Sounds a little funny, but the fact is this thing is exists. Among the effects of allergic to animal fur is that the most of them will sneeze. Because of this, such families are not suitable for keeping pets. However, conflicts in keeping pets occur when siblings who do not have problems with allergic, they still want to keep as well. And besides that, the habit of those who do not have allergic will cheer their siblings who have allergic. Because of this, siblings who have allergic problems will talk to their mother to remove pets, especially cats, without the knowledge of other siblings. This problem occurs when they throw such pets on the street. This caused the animals to be abandoned and or misguided more and more. Next can bring various disease due to careless attitude and take for granted dumping pets on the street. Okay, the third reason is most of pets can give birth 2 until 3 times a year. Based on the results of my research, I found that one of the reasons that keepers throw away their pets on the street or all over the place is because the pet can give birth to 2 until 3 times a year, and once a child can have 3 until 7 children. We know that cats can give birth 3 times a year, and once offspring get 4 until 7 based on the breed of cats as well. While dogs can give birth up to 2 times a year, and once offspring can be 3 until 4 cubs. This situation will burden the keepers due to the rapid increase of pets. Therefore, the groomer does not have many other options except to remove the pets before it becomes more and more uncontrollable. Okay, that's all from my explanation of why the people throw away their pets on the street.
Item 6. How about rescue all stray animals?
Dato' Humaydi, allow me to explain about this. This rescue activity is divided into three parts. First, the target of stray animals that we want to save. Second, the area we will cover. And the last is the workforce or volunteer we want to make this rescue activity successful. So we go through to the first part, which is the target number of stray animals. So the target number of stray animals, I have set around 300 until 400 animals that are able to be saved. Then for the area we will cover, one state only in Malaysia, which is in Selangor, and we will appoint a leader, which is Mr. Faik, will lead the next step, what we need to do after rescue all the stray animals. And the last one is related to the volunteers needed for this. So I have asked I have asked Mr. Faik to and his team to find as many volunteers as possible for each state covered to make this activity easier and run smoothly. Before I end this progress report, Mr. Faik, could you tell a bit about volunteer requirement?
Yes, Mr. Amirul. For volunteer requirement, my team will get in touch with the student service department. So we have to get in touch with local university students that most among them are young and enthusiastic individuals who wish to get engaged in community service. So right now we have 500 volunteers sign up.
Excuse me, Mr. Faik. I have a question. Why don't we increase it to 600 volunteers sign up?
Oh yes, we can. We shall open the other 100 volunteering slot to the public. Of course, we will put an age limit to it. We can open slot 1 month before the mission. In addition to this, we can consider posting flyer and placing announcement in the media too.
Okay, move on. Item number 8. We will be discussing about vaccinating and neutering stray animals.
Thank you, Dato' Maidi. All right, based on my suggestion at first meeting, which is about doing a vaccinating and neutering program against stray animal, based on the campaign made by Mr. Aizam and team in TikTok, there are as many 17 local animal shelter and veterinary clinic, including several rescue organizations, want to work with us to make this program success. The good news is they will sponsor all the costs of stray animal care, including the costs of vaccination and neutering the stray animal. In addition, this vaccination and neuter program for stray animal will take place for 3 consecutive days and will also be joined by volunteer that my team has recruited. Regarding the venue, I have discussed with my team and we set a venue for this vaccination program to be conducted in the Bringing Hall, Taman Sri Gombak. This is because the hall has a large space and is very suitable for conducting the program there. All matters relate to the council and other have been handled by my team. Sorry, before I forget, the area we will cover for the stray animal rescue mission is focused on the entire area, which is in Gombak district. Volunteer and rescue teams will be assigned to carry out animal rescue operating according to specific areas and provide once with them a 4x4 pickup truck and a large case. In addition, transportation facilities will be provided to the volunteer to go to the place assigned to them. All right, I want to tell you all briefly about the tentative program. At the first, volunteer will go to the place that has been assigned to them, and then they will catch all the stray animal in that area and put them in the cage carried by a 4x4 pickup truck. Then the pickup truck will take all the stray animal to the bringing hall, Taman Sri Gombak, to get vaccinated and neutered. Then after completion, the stray animal will be taken to several local animal shelters that have agreed to cooperate with us for the purpose better care for the stray animal. That's all from me. Thank you.
I agree with your explanation, Mr. Faik. What about the date?
About the date, we had set the date on 26, 27, and 28 February.
Okay, that's a good progress, Mr. Faik. Okay, for the last item, Me myself will elaborate last item, which is making fundraising. I suggested that we should make tempting ideas to interest the crowd, such as pet photo shoot, pet coffee shop day, and animal art festival. Since we use TikTok to promote our campaign, why not we host pet photo shoot day on TikTok? They could team up with local photographer to offer a photography day at the shelter with 15 minutes mini photography session that people can book for a small fee, which goes to the charity. The photographer can make their money when client decide to buy prints or digital copies of the photographs taken. Uh, when selecting the coffee shop, we'll make sure it's spacious enough for pets and human, ideally with an outside space. We must ask them if they would be open to hosting an animal shelter fundraising event. We must make sure to make the event relaxed and casual. Perhaps by having a board game, competition or trivia quiz. Offer some snacks and drink included in the price of the ticket. Set up bowls with water and food, and perhaps even pet theme and pet safe cookies. Lastly, we can organize a festival in community gathering pet owner and animal lovers. We can contact local art supply shop and ask them to donate art supplies. If we can, have an artist come volunteer for the event and hold an art workshop for pet owners. We organize and promote the festival. Have pet make art with their paws and pets can print on paper, mark or anything medium we can get a hold of. Pet owner can also write a little biography about their pets. We can also have the pet owner submit this to an online gallery created specifically for this purpose. We use the gallery to show off, ask for donation, and increase the proceeds. We can also have pet owner pay to join the art workshop. For a twist on the idea, auction of the art.
I totally agree with you, Datuk Humaydi.
Any other business?
Yes, Datuk Maidi. I suggest to doing an appreciation dinner for the volunteer, maybe a week after the event.
I agree with that suggestion, Mr. Faik. When shall we hold it?
I think we can do a week after the event, which is on 6 June. Mr. Imran.
No, I disagree. I think we should do it on the same week of the event, perhaps a day after.
Mr. Imran, not many people might show up for it because they would be tired by then. Let's do it 6 June.
No.
Alright then.
I think it must be on 30th May, June, because it's start of the holiday.
How about we survey the volunteers' availability afterward first? Wouldn't that be more feasible?
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think so.
Any objection? Roundtable?
For me, nothing.
No.
How about the
Okay.
others?
No.
For me, I don't. For me, I don't have any objection anymore.
I don't have
Faik?
any.
Me too, Mr. Me too.
Is that the case? Let's close the meeting.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Datuk
everyone.
Maidi.
Thank you, Datuk Humaydi and the other workers in this company.